kept inside you, even though you might not show. If I can apologize for being wrong, then it's just a shame on me. I'll be the reason for your pain, and you can put the blame on me. 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 Said you could put the blame on me. Said you could put the blame on me. Said you could put the blame on me. You could put. My baby tell me that he's leaving today. Same can't take the stress. My baby told me that he's going somewhere. Same bound for find the best. I tell him I'm the best that's out there. He said that he no longer cares. Oh baby, please, beg me up for beg you just a second chance. Can we fall in love like we did before? Can I show you how much I adore you, babe? Come make me go fall in love. Know you love the silence, especially the rubber door. Can we fall in love like we did before? Say love ain't perfect. So much that we've been through, giving up ain't worth it. So come make we get stronger in love. I tell you, said the love is that we got it, never normal it. Sent from above. You filled up my heart with love. Nobody ever touched me like you do. So just fall. Let's forget it all. And baby, make me fall in love once more. Can we fall in love like we did before? Can I show you how?
Yeah, Bridget. Let me say thank you very much, guys, for joining. Good evening again. Good evening again. It is Lifestyle. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. So I don't know what happened a while ago, but I see somebody said the video wasn't playing. Then no sound, but Nikki's saying loud and clear. So what can I say? If you're not hearing me, maybe you need to restart your device. So I don't know. Aji got Bridget Prince. I know we know in Aji now. Aji Aji went to YouTube and wasn't getting anything, so that is why she actually switched and go and went to what's I call it? I went to Facebook. So if this is the first time you're watching the show, let me say welcome to Lifestyle, and thanks for being here. Yeah, we do this Monday through to Thursday from 9 o'clock, which is Central Time. No, lie. Central is 8 o'clock, so it's 8 to 9 Central, and Eastern it is 9 until 10. So I did some adjustments. So my Instagram peeps, you are here, and I can see your comments now. Actually, I brought the phone closer to my eyes. So if you see me reading and squinting, bear with me. But like I said earlier, Ingrid said hi on Instagram, so thanks for being here, Ingrid. So this is Lila Ikea. First I heard from what's his name? First I heard from Akon, saying sorry. Sorrying for everything, actually. And then you heard from Lila Ikea. And what we're talking about this evening is what men and women want. And My guest should be joining me anytime now. Her name is Tamara Hilton. And may I tell you friend now, this is what happened. So I was having my lunch and I saw her live. She actually tagged me in her live and I listened in and I enjoyed what she was talking about. So I asked her to be my guest tonight. And I call her now and phone her ring. You about the phone? Well, it's a phone, but it's ringing and hoping for it to connect. And yeah, because I spoke to her like half an hour ago. And yes, she is here. She is here. Good evening, T.
Hello, hi, good evening.
So
good evening, listeners.
Your plan for stand up for the 1 hour?
No, I'm sitting down.
Oh, okay. I'm
sitting down. I'm on a chair.
Okay.
Yeah, but my I have my phone on my tripod.
That's all right. I just for some reason I thought that you were
turn my
you're what?
On so a little bit warm inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I was sharing with my viewers. By the way, again, so welcome. Well, let me bring you on first before me say anything more. So, guys, on your screen right now is my friend Tamara Hilton. Let me should do that. I feel lazy. All right, I'm just gonna make you bigger here because I was gonna do the side and side thing. But I feel lazy.
Okay.
So maybe I need to shift this camera a little bit over to that side. You have to bear with me. I'm not a studio engineer. I'm alone do everything. Can you tilt? Yeah, because right. I was like your camera cutting off a part of your head.
Try and get it.
So
position. Yeah.
Yeah, go on to your mats. We're good. That works. So yes, that works. So again, guys, let me officially do this. So let me welcome boom, Tamara to Lifestyle. It's the first we're doing video, don't I will do video already.
Yes. So you see, when you called me earlier, I had to go and kind of fix up myself a little bit because I'm saying DP doing video call now. I can't go on camera looking like how I used to look before when you were just doing
audio. You can just lie down in your bed and just chat, don't
go and put on something decent.
I appreciate the effort. That means a lot to me. Unlike me just in a one t-shirt, I wonder how nobody no comment about that yet. Because it's like the same t-shirt that I wash, and as soon as my wife put the shirts back in the drawer, me I gotta just grab for the one up on top. So I don't even figure it out to say, all right, I wore those last week. I'm weird. I want them to just grab one shirt because I don't want to, go on the show without shirt. But yeah.
You shouldn't really watch for man wear like that.
I say that over and over. A man can wear the same jeans and shoes and whatever, like one whole month, like every party, and nobody pay attention to it. But the females, she have to make sure her slippers different. Can I tell people this tea? And if I lie, me tell me. Woman watch woman more than man watch woman. Lie me tell.
Woman watch woman more than what?
Yes, more than a man watch woman. Because one man will see you.
I agree with you.
One man will see you and just say,
she
cute. If he's into boobs, yes, she have boobs. If him like big hips or big whatever. And that's it.
Yeah.
Him not take to, an edge one straighten up.
What? As a woman, you have to be confident in yourself. I know whatever you put on, it's yours.
True.
So even if you're repeating, it's coming from your closet. So
but I think it shows ownership.
I don't watch clothes like that. Whatever I have, I wear it. And I'm not going to overspend on clothes when there are other expenses that I have to deal with.
Exactly.
Right?
Big woman thing.
So a lot of people that overspend on clothes and then they don't take care of the other important expenditures. Yes. So it's important that you know what is priority
Priority.
in terms of your expenses at the end of the month.
Exactly. No, me say it all the while, man. When you hear one man talk about no our edge and our this and that, him either have a touch or something in him, or he's exposed like me who have a lot of female friends. Because I tell people I used to grow on a Shana shop a Lovely, and so me know some things about ear. So if your ear not look good, but me not if me see one girl, I'm like, oh, she look like that. I'm mine. I'm not look on her slippers and say, what make that the cheap slippers that she are wearing? No. Other things more important. So yeah, now let's say that. Anyway, that is not what we're discussing this evening. I was telling before I made the call, I was telling my viewers that I was actually having lunch today, and I saw the invite from you. And I tuning, and I enjoy what I was hearing to the point where I said, no, my Afi use this as a topic. I had to.
I said, Damien turning me into a relationship expert here.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So it is and I post it there wants of women and men, correct? What a man wants, what men and women want. That's it?
Yes.
All right. And you were reading from a book?
Yeah, it's called actually I have it out here. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
And a book that I hear about.
And it's written by Dr. John Gray. I don't know much about the author, right? But I find the book to be very useful in helping, men to understand women and women to understand men. And I'm going to be rereading this book. So, I don't know it verbatim,
right?
But I'm able to share a few things, based on my experience and my understanding.
So the page you were focusing on today, it had some points. You want we talk broad, or you want we just deal with those? Because I was doing some rebuttal.
We probably can highlight the points and then we can start talking.
Okay, because I was doing some rebuttal to it, as you saw on your live, and I'm trying to contain myself and stop doing that and bomb rush people page, and because I found myself doing that even with Instagram.
It makes it more interesting and adds color to the discussion.
I called into 2 live on Instagram last week. One was Friday night, and I think one was Sunday. Debbie Dissoon, she was on one, and somebody else. But there's this young girl from Port Antonio. I don't remember her name now. But you see, a lot of people doing their live on Instagram, which people lifestyle is live on Instagram, live on Twitter, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. And it was a bunch of young people. She told me that all of them were over 21, but they were discussing relationship and all of that. And they were saying, man, not because a man born as a man, that mean him a leader. And they had this negative thing on men. And I'm like, no, something really wrong. And the whole thing about relationship.
And I'm concerned about that too, Damien, and especially being the mother of a boy, of a son. You realize more than ever that you can't constantly be bashing men, right?
Thank you.
And you can't have your son, especially hearing you just speaking negatively about men.
Exactly.
Because they are going to grow up thinking,
of course,
and we're talking about boys now, thinking that boys or men are bad. And that's where you have boys turning now into homosexuals.
Exactly.
They want to change their gender because they are viewing this gender
as a negative,
that I was born into as being bad. And if it is so bad, I don't want.
Why would I want to associate? Exactly.
Right?
So this is why, and me and you follow one another page all the while. This is why I always do push back when I hear a female post and say, real man do this and real man not do that. And I'm like, no woman can't tell me nothing about a real man. Tell me what you like and you dislike. But don't, and I see a lot of people do this. You have men who do it to where they judge women based on their experiences. So maybe the last 5 girls, or maybe not even 5, they dated this girl where them think them really love her, all of the money what she asks on all of these things. She broke his heart, and guess what? Him just say woman at this and woman at that and woman, which is wrong.
Exactly. Which it's very much so.
Very
much so.
Yep.
Because everybody comes with their own, faults and flaws, idiosyncrasies. Everybody comes in their own unique way.
Exactly.
Right? So you have to deal with people based on how they come to you. Right? And as you said, we can't judge people based on what our experiences were in the past.
I told her ex this one time, and she actually agreed with me. Because she was complaining about me, and I say, this is what I tell myself. I don't know it right. If it's right, but I think from high school days, every female have a closet man. And when I say closet, I mean one man with my eye, no boner man. There's this perfect man. So I'm supposed to be 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighs 165 pounds. Depending on which complexion they like, them think him teeth them this and all of these things. And him I go, but me I say no, you will never meet that
Mills
perfect.
and Boons expectation.
Exactly. So you have some females which
Mills and Boons.
yeah, me hear about it. Me don't really know. I don't know if they still.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, you don't know about Mills and Boons?
I heard about it. I said I don't know it. I've never read one. I heard about it.
I used to hide and read them.
Yeah, me hear about it, man.
You have this idea that the ideal man
is going to just come one day and sweep you off your feet.
He's going to be your knight in shining armor. He's going to come and rescue you. He's going to be so romantic and he's going to be the perfect man. But as you said, the reality, it doesn't work like
so
that.
This is where my problem come in. And let me big up DJ Ghana is in Japan, locked in. What time now at Japan, Ghana? Tell me what time now, bro. Me see my big up. See, this is why I try to go all over Instagram, because if you never got Instagram, make sure Ghana wouldn't lock in. Let me know what time it is, because I'm most in my morning now over there. So. But so this is the point I'm making now, T. Where if you have this perfect man in your head and you try to match him up, which you have people who make this mistake and do it even in a relationship. So I was with this person before and he did all of these lovely things. And now you expect, although, because I always say this, depending on where you are in your life, your teenage way of thinking in relationship is different from in your 20s, from in your 30s, from in your 40s. Exactly. And you have still have 50, 60 who looking for a relationship. A total different thing. When you're a teenager, you just want somebody to tell you some nice things. When you're reaching your 20s now, you have to say, well, it's got to be more than this. You know what I mean? I say, so when you compare it now and you say, but
reality kicks in.
But my teenage boyfriend always call me every night. No, you have a man who is a security guard. How can he call you and him work at night? How can he call you every night and sit on the phone for 2 hours? So the expectations change over a period of time. And I'm just using those examples loosely. But what happened, I see people have this perfect thing. This is what I want from a relationship. And I said this at my wedding. And actually borrowed or stole it from Dr. Arville Taylor, lecturer at UN. I think he's head of department.
He does that talk show on
on RGR. Yeah. He said something because I was his videographer at his wedding a year before mine. And he said, listen, in his the groom's report, he said, listen, you see this thing of them taboo when you're married, you become one. Him not subscribe to it. Him say, listen, we are two individual and we're going to remain like that. I am going to respect my wife for who she is and I expect she to do the same. Not this fusing thing. And I see people do it to say, oh, we're one and we're supposed to be. So if you're not doing it like this, then that means there's a problem.
But you see, a lot of people do not understand the idea of oneness in a relationship or a marriage. It doesn't mean that both of you have to do everything together. Right? It means that you're basically working towards one goal, one purpose. When you look, you can basically liken it to the Trinity, right? We believe in God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, right? And when you look at it in that way, they are three distinct beings, right? But they work towards the same purpose.
With different roles, but they work to make one. Exactly.
They work as one. You understand? And that is when we talk about oneness in relationship. That is what we're talking about. And that is where a lot of people miss the mark, Damian.
Yes.
Because you get married to this man, you get married to this woman, and you think that at the end of the day, if he's going to the bathroom, I should be there with him. If he's going into the kitchen, I should be walking with him. If he's going down the road, I should be there driving with him. No, you have to have your own separate life in the relationship for it to work. And what I mentioned today, you have to be independent in that relationship. Because what happens, a lot of people lose their independence when they get into a relationship. They become dependent on their partners, and the partner becomes overburdened.
Yes. That is so true.
Just having to carry you in that relationship, right? And the expectations, become so large at the end of the day. People get tired and fed up of it eventually, and that is why people get tired in relationships. Let me help you.
I remember I told one ex this, and she was from a different race, but I tell her, I said, listen, I am not going to marry to nobody who is going to move out of them mother or them parents' house and get married with me. No, I want somebody who know it feel like for fend for themselves. They out there for know, say, listen, I have to make my this do whatever for pay my rent and pay whatever it is to pay. Me don't want nobody who just left because we were young. I think I was like 25 then and she was maybe 22, 23. But that was it. She was in school, and then I'm like, no, me want you experience life. Me not running on nothing, and then because what? If you become so dependent on me, as you say, this is where strain come in. And in today's day and age where females are getting out there and, you know, getting what they want, you can't be as stressed out the man. And as you say, this is how people get tired of people and they don't, you know. On YouTube, Tonet is saying to repeat the name of the book, and Tristan is asking if it's on Amazon.
I was supposed to check if they have it on Kindle, but you should be able to find it on Amazon. So it's an old book, guys.
Yeah, man, me know old
book
book
for over 10 years. Yeah. Like I bought it before 2009, right? So it's Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. It's written by John Gray, Dr. John Gray.
All right. So make we go through the pages and yeah. So again, let me remind my viewers, welcome to Lifestyle on. With me live right now is Tamara, and she's in Turks and Caicos. Also, I never want nobody know.
Right.
Yeah, you never.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I want everybody to know. Yeah,
just checking.
Big up Turks and Caicos. Big up Jamaica. I'm a Jamaican girl living in Turks and Caicos.
And let me add, she is waving the flag high. Yep.
Yeah.
If you notice, not even accent or accident she not have. She still sound like one Jamaican.
I know, right?
Because a lot of Caribbean. I know Caribbean.
Don't worry, when we're ready to put it on.
No, because we know when to put on and take off. But me know a for people, as soon as them there Antigua or Barbados or Trinidad for 2 weeks and them start sound like, oh, I was born here. What you talking about? But so guys, just joining, what we're looking at this evening. Exactly. What we're looking at this evening is wants and male and female. But me I go start out before you go there. So T, why, and I'm going to use the term most, because I tell myself I'm stop using a number for percentage because I think it's an insult to scientists. Because when you go say 90%, I think you should have the data to support it. To say 90. Right. You can share your opinion and say you think a large amount or a most or whatever, but I'm preventing myself to say 90% of this are 80 without having any having evidence. But why is it most women think all men need is sex or want is sex?
You see, because when you look at the needs of the man and the woman, the man actually has a strong desire for sex, right? But ultimately, that is not on the top of the list. I don't believe that is a man's main needs. Because you know what? If certain things are not present, if certain things are not in the relationship, most men, they are not going to, and if it goes either way, if certain other emotional needs are not being met, the man or the woman is not going to have any sexual desire for you.
Some people don't know that. So, them think I just make your point with that.
Hold on there, man. Sorry.
So I know females who say, but I do everything. I wash, I cook, I clean, and I whatever, and I present myself so I can take it when I want it, and me still have problem. What is the problem? Why him need to go out there? Why him need to cheat? Because I think a lot of times this is that. I'm glad me start off with that. I think most female thinks that when a man cheats, it's based on a sexual need.
Because men have emotional needs just like women. And that is one of the things I've been talking about this week, Damien, is that a lot of us don't realize, especially females, don't realize and understand that just like how we have emotions as women, men have emotions too, and they have emotional needs. And if those needs are not being met, right, the man is going to go there. Listen, you ever see some man or some men with a woman who just, when you look at the woman and you compare the man, they don't match up.
Yes, man.
They don't look like, okay, they are to be together, right?
Me do it and feel some sin. When me I said, no, sir, with the woman there, do it that the man there, with the man there, do it that the woman there. I do it all the while. Me I said, no, with the man there, do it that the woman there, with the woman there, do it the man.
And people start judging us and saying, but that man don't match that woman don't match that man. But you know what? The person is meeting the individual's needs, emotional needs, right? And that is what mess up even a lot of women who have education, they may have a good job, they may have a house, and all of those things. They are so arrogant because of what they have and the material things they have. And when a man comes into their life, the needs of the man is not being met. And so it's easier for the man to just walk out and find somebody who's going to help to meet those emotional needs.
Exactly.
And women need to understand this.
Exactly.
Right? We need to. This is something that we need to understand. And you know, I'm not what you call it now, the perfect person here, I should say, because for me, life has been a school for me, a learning experience, and
Right.
each experience gives wisdom for me,
right,
and
right.
that is why I'm able to speak like this. Because at the end of the day, you can either learn from your mistakes, or you're going to be making the same mistake, over and over, right? So we have to understand, as I said earlier, that men have emotional needs, and as women, we need to understand that.
Exactly. And that you mentioned a while ago. I remember going to a place with a young lady I was doing a show with for Satcom. And she was upset because the person we went to talk to, his side piece came by and they were in the office. And the side piece ended up being my friend's the man wife is my friend co-worker. And she got so upset and furious. Me don't know what I do with that the dirty girl there. And I said to her, listen to me. You see that dirty girl there? She is doing something what the man wants. I like.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That is why I'm a
Exactly.
That is why.
Exactly. And sometimes you wonder, why is it that the man is not leaving that woman? Right? And that is why, as women too, we have to learn not to settle.
True.
We have to learn not to settle.
True.
And if you realize that there is somebody, you just have to let go.
Yep.
You just have to let go and move on with your life. Because, I mean, you are going to put yourself in a situation where you're going to be uncomfortable for the rest of your life.
Yes, because all you can think about is cheat and bun. So you have to
know that you should not be willing to settle for just about everything.
Yeah, man, because I know a female who complain and say, I give the man all of the sex they want. And most of them when I hear, it's just a general thing when I hear female talk. Me so even last week, I didn't even know I was going to do this topic, but I posted last week and I say, how important is it? Are females interested or whatever? I remember now if we make a man comfortable, and a lot of females say yes. And I say by doing what? And it's few actually answer the question, because there's something else when me think is wrong. You have females who think they know what is right. So once I'm doing these things again, let me list them. Wash, cook, and clean and give him sex, him supposed to be all right. But this man, him have a project and him have a deadline where I try to meet, and she just a nagging about, remember the other day when I was telling you about going to St. Anne for what? And the man is like, yo, I'm trying to finish a video edited from a deadline, and you want to talk about that? How that help? No encouragement. Him come from work, she not say, babe, how you doing? Or hours work and these kind of things. So there's no emotional support. And I still get underline it again and say, most females that I know, they think once them giving the man sex, him not supposed to have no other needs.
It's not enough. I don't believe it is enough. There is much more that the man needs, and we're going to look at them now, Damien. I'm going to give you the list.
Yes, let's go.
Because John Gray, he suggests 6 needs of the man. And when a need, guys, is something that we cannot live without.
Right.
Right? It is a necessity. We need it in order to survive. So it's not just merely a want, because a want, you can live without it. If it's a need, it's needed to be for survival. It's just like food and water, right? And we have to make that distinction right here, right? So the 6 needs, the first one that is listed is trust. A man wants to feel that you trust him, right? That you believe in him. And I gave the example today when I was talking, Damien, of my son, where he will say, Mommy, trust me. Mommy, believe me, I didn't do so and so. Of course, sometimes he's telling me lies.
Yes.
But, when he's speaking the truth, he will say, Mommy, trust me, Mommy, I didn't do it this time around. Or, Mommy, and so there is what we consider to be an innate need.
Yes.
Right? It's a part of your makeup to... As a man, you have that desire, that need for your woman, for your spouse, for your wife to trust you, right? And a lot of us as women, we fail in that area. We don't trust the man, and what results is that they keep on doing things, right? To cause mistrust, so that we don't trust them even anymore. I was listening to this guy, John Maxwell, one time, and he gave a scenario of when he was growing up. And he said that when he was growing up, like his mother, she would always give him the benefit of the doubt. Right? And we have to learn to do the same thing too. Sometimes we have to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
We have to let them know that, listen, we trust you, we believe you, and we know that if you say you're going to do it, you are going to do it. If you say it's X, then we accept it as being X. You know, don't go around the corner, don't try to find out anything, because, you know, sometimes when we search for things, that's when we end up finding things we're not supposed to find. And that's when we end up, you know, picking up on negative things that's going to derail us. So I'm saying trust. We have to exercise trust in our relationship. No matter how difficult it may be sometimes, a man has that need to be trusted. And I just think that it's because of mistrust why men tend to move away, because we come and we accuse them, and we tell them that we think this is what is happening.
But we know the man, you know, man a dog.
Outright and telling us that it is not so, because some of us, we have so much insecurities within our own
and baggage.
It is so hard to exercise trust.
And baggage.
Right? And baggage. And baggage.
And let me
I tell you, Damien, relationship, it's an intentional part of our lives. It's not something that is gonna happen. You're not gonna have a perfect relationship,
right?
Like you get a magic one and you
just strike it
and perfect relationship. You have to be intentional. This is what I want my relationship to be. I'm gonna work on it to be this way. And even when the negative thoughts come up in your head, you have to fight them. You have to push them back. Right? You just have to let them go and try to let the good overpower the bad.
Exactly.
Because I'm telling you, if you allow those negative thoughts to take over and control your mind, it totally derails you. It takes you off the track. It's like a train going down the track and it derails it, right? Everything down the gully. Right? So you have to be intentional about your relationship and what you want your relationship to be. And in this case, we're saying men have a need to be trusted, for you to trust them, and we have to exercise the trust in the man. Mark you, I'm not saying, okay, if a man has been outrightly telling you lies, being pathologically mendacious according to KD9, you know, you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna trust him. When you know outright we say him telling the lies, right?
but as you said, still exercise it. So when him do something and you know, you wait upon him, don't say, me know you are gonna do that. When him do it, you point it out and say, see, you do whatever. So that is what you're bringing to him. Not say, oh, me know, say, if you go by your brother, you go. No. Don't do that. Right. But as you mentioned about trust, I was listening to, me no remember what, if I listen or read. But you know, a lot of people in relationship or together, dating, whatever, money tend to be a big issue.
Yes.
And I saw something and it say, a man need to be able to trust a woman to give her his money, to invest in her.
Yes.
So, but a lot of people say this the other way around. Like, why should a man? Because a man always a local man, no matter what. Why should a man should just get up now and him work him hard earn money, unless he's buying things? Because that is something else may explain to some female them not understand. When you meet a man, and I always say this, more so the drugs man them, for them money come easy, so it go easy. Right. So them can just buy you how much you hear however blah blah. When you meet a working man now where he might try make himself better than what his father was. You know, him help out him parents because we grow that way as Jamaican. American, them not really have that little thing about them. But we as Jamaican, why we read somewhere we want to do things through our parents because we know the struggle them put in. And you find this man now, him supposed to maintain you, buy you the ears and the nails just like the man where a drugs money or one done or one criminal. So the man want to feel comfortable, but then females will say, but him want sex. And I always say, well, that means you're exchanging sex for money.
Exactly. But as you said, there has to be trust. If a man doesn't trust you, he's not going to be spending his money on you like that.
Exactly.
Unless, as you say, it's a situation.
Yeah, man, I buy something. So I'm a pay down on it.
I'm exchanging money for sex. Right?
What's the next one?
The next one is acceptance. Men have the need to be accepted, right? Just like women, men feel insecure about themselves. They feel insecure about their bodies.
Of course. Me are the only man. Me are the only man when me know where. Me are the only man where always am comfortable with the size penis that I have. Like, and it's not big. Let me put that out there. Every other man. Me hear say wish them. Like, this is a question me hear woman say them ask. If them should I end up give bun or whatever, the man asks. So him think it bigger than mine. Like, I'm like, why would I want to know that? I don't even care. But females tell me say, yeah, at them question that the man them ask like, so him did bigger than. Really? I think a lot of men have that insecurity. Yep. If you did big and if you may do this and do that and if you do whatever.
So after a woman cheats on you, you go and you ask her those questions.
Trust me. Like, you have some man with me.
After cheating, that's the end of the relationship.
No man, if you love, you will cost and whatever and yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know if a relationship can recover like that when you know definitely that there was
Tamara,
some amount of cheating.
There's a lot of things. Cause me end up to be more exposed than you, where the world is concerned. And I'm telling you nowadays, there are all right. 2005, the girl I was dating then, she migrated, and I started talking to this young lady. And when I meet her, cause me always ask, get involved with nobody, and then me get all cuss out, say, "We ask about man for you, I mean you want already man." And so she said, her boyfriend lives in Spain, which was Spanish Town, and then after about a month. She said, me have somebody when me did that talk to over here. This is Port Antonio. Me have somebody when me did that talk to over here, but we're supposed to break up. So I said, oh, you mean you're supposed to break up? She said, yeah. So what I told her if you just cut it off, me I said, no, listen to me. Me love sex too much for sure. You have a man at Spanish Town, you have a man at Port plus you want me. No, it not gonna work. But there are men.
Hold on, like how does that work?
It is working. I'm telling you, I'm telling you this. There are females now who them tell the man say, I have my man, but something can go on. Something can go on. So it happen. And you have the man now which you have men who they're going knowing that they're on the side, and then them start get feelings, and then I'll want compare. Like I asked 2 questions the other day last week on Facebook. What's the weirdest thing a side chick ever requests? And I asked the females, what's the weirdest thing a side dude ever requests? And I see comments like, when you're going to introduce me to your wife, or tell your wife about me. Or they have others, they'll come to me later. But there are people right now willingly accepting, both male and female, getting into relationship, knowing that there are other people, not just person. Because at Jamaica, sometimes the man that are foreign or whatever, I'm not there in the same parish and all of these things. So yeah, it happen. So when them ask so me man, I'll beat up woman for them, go see them man. When the man was before them, and I'm like, some crazy people out there, T. Yeah, crazy people.
Very much
but
so.
Back to the acceptance. Yes.
So acceptance. So we're saying that ladies, the men, they want to feel accepted, right? So if it's them here white.
Hold on. Tonette say T, you don't know the road code.
I need to hit the road. Listen, I need to hit the road.
Yep.
I need to get somebody to take me on the road because I really need to know what is going on. And especially, being here, you don't really hit the road like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
really don't hit the street. Right? I think maybe if I were still in Jamaica, I would be hitting the road a little bit more. So definitely, was it Shanette? I would be hitting the road a little bit more. After COVID-19, done and gone. Heading to Jamaica and hitting the streets. All right.
Let me read one more. Let me read one more comment before you continue. One more comment from YouTube. Because I don't want to get cussed out. Say, should me have people chat to know me and ignore them. Princess, sometimes I remember the verbal abuses from my ex and how much bun me get for not being able to finance a woman's selfish desires. Shake me head. It messed me up. So this is my regular viewer. Yes, Prince.
Is that a man? Is that a man?
Yes, he is. And he's saying from time to time, he remember the verbal abuse when him get from him ex because she wants something and him just never have the money at the time.
Wow.
And then she go and cheat. Like even this one, I real something up to the other day, me do a topic for tell my pastor. But the woman go out there.
They want these women who are not committed and girls like me out here now get the good man them, right? So
no, but you know just
wrong
start. So we not just meet
choice.
woman.
You're suspect before you get
We
into
not
them.
naughty. We not just meet woman and know everything about woman. Some uno hide it. Me always say this 3 things change from woman: sex, marriage, and pregnancy. Uno hide it and the nicest, yes. Then 3 something that change woman. You don't know, say
you know people change in relationships.
I know
like,
that, but
if
me I
you're
tell
with
it to you.
somebody, they change over time.
Yeah, but me I tell you this, and this is from a male's point of view. So a man meet a girl and we attack and everything. If she true bone, me nah go know.
Right.
If she come on me yard, cause woman used to do me this. Come on me yard and lock my bathroom door for go use it. I'm like, what the hell? What you do? Don't trust me? Me ask them that just for fun, and I'm say, no, it's just a habit what I have. And I'm like, all right, some trouble. Like, why you come on me yard? You spend all the night and you go in the bathroom and lock the door. Like, cause first and foremost, me not go just barge in the bathroom.
But men are like that too, David. It's not only women. There are men who are like that.
Like
They're
what?
not that open, right? Some men don't not comfortable like that.
Where you talk about? Me not follow.
You know, say the woman going to the bathroom and lock the bathroom.
Yeah, she come on me yard, she spend the night. So either she gonna bathe or change or take off her face.
Men stay that way too.
Really?
You have men who stay that way.
Him go lock up because him go send one text and say, baby, me can't find my charger, yada whatever, and lock off him phone. Cause that's quick. I don't know if you heard, you know, listen to secular music, but Shensi have a song that just came out a couple of weeks ago about side chick, real side chick song.
Yeah, I heard it.
Good. You heard the line.
On one of them bloggers.
You heard the line when she said him respect her cause him not text nobody side of her. No, this is the award. This is the side chick. This is the side chick saying she have ratings from the people, the man, because him not text nobody when him decide. So me I say, if the man go lock up door, I send him. I'm make one call if he tell one lie, cause I sleep over your yard, or him gonna send one text and you know when you come catch him and send a text there. No matter what me lock up in your back.
But I wasn't thinking along that line. I was just thinking where, you know, people who would not want you, they're using the bathroom and they would not want you to even walk into the bathroom if you have to pick up something.
Yeah, man.
Lock the door and then.
I understand. Them say relationship goal is to be able to one on using the toilet and the other one brushing them teeth and like me I use my bathroom and me alone that one me have to lock the door. Maybe not with the key. But the door still have to push up and lock. I'm just uncomfortable. But that's different. Not if I'm spending the night with you.
Okay.
No. But anyway, back to you on acceptance.
So we're still talking about acceptance, Damien, and we talk about the fact that men, they have their insecurities to them, have, you know, levels of discomfort with it, where, you know, some things they probably don't feel comfortable with. And as a woman, you want to accept him. You want to let him know that, you know, in spite of that, I love you. I accept you. I appreciate you anyway, right? So a man may have a limb, right? And you want to accept him with that also. He wants to know that, boy, even if my head big, right? Even if my foot small, the woman love me and she accept me for what and who I am anyway, right? Even if he's a man, we call it garbage on the street, or he's a man who is a fisherman or a farmer, whatever I am, right? And I'm not talking down on those professions now because I respect all professions, right? But I'm just saying, you know, based on, you know, society's expectations and all of that, as a woman, you accept him anyway. The other one is appreciation, right? A lot of women, them not have no form of appreciation. Them don't know how to show gratitude. Right? So the man will do everything for the woman and she shows no form of gratitude.
Not even a single thank you.
Not even a single thank you.
Not even a single thank you.
Thank you very much. And I mean, one mosquito in the house. So I'm saying, you know, saying thank you, right? Let the person know that, baby, you know, I really appreciate that you did that for me today. Baby, thank you so much. I mean, even for sex. You can't tell the man thanks.
Well, me tell woman thanks and get cuss out.
And if it's good, you let the man know, say, baby, thank you so much. That was so good. I really enjoyed it, you know?
But me I tell you, say,
yes,
but
I appreciate it. And guess what? Next time around, he's going to come even better, right? So you have to show appreciation.
No pun intended
for the
with that
little
come.
things.
Is there pun intended on that come? You say come better. Is it pun intended or no?
Listen, no.
You say it's
Pun
gonna come
intended.
better. You
No
said
pun
sex and then it's gonna come
The
better.
man
So
is gonna come better next time
okay.
around.
Okay, so no
right?
pun intended. I am going to put my pun to it.
Get better once you show some appreciation,
Mhm.
show some love, show some gratitude. As
Mhm.
what's your name? Coffee
Coffee.
said, gratitude is a must. Right?
As you
and
said
then
that,
you want to feel appreciated.
I'm thinking
Right?
about. I'm thinking. Go ahead. No, let me go. Go and drink your water. I'm thinking about what you say.
I was just gonna say, Damien, sometimes you know that the man is gonna do something. You can tell him thank you even before him do it.
In advance.
So you know him gonna carry the water. You say, baby,
Yeah.
thank you so much for filling the drums
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that you fill the drums.
So him
with
get
water for me.
down payment
So
pan him.
even before him go fill the drum,
In getting
and
deposit.
The man knows say, boy, baby, appreciate it. Drum full.
Mhm.
Try to say drum are full every day or every week.
Yeah.
Because you know say yes. When me full the drum, my wife, my girlfriend, she appreciates when me full the drum.
Yep.
Right?
That you saw a while ago. And I remember having this issue, and I think I with more than one female. Where and I tell people, me admit it now, and I see a comment here on Instagram, somebody is saying here that some men will never, let me read exactly what them say, although there's a typo, but I'm gonna figure it out. Some men will never know how some things certain women know about them. All right, never know. So big up Instagram and can come in. So I find myself, and I tell people I am a gender defender, which is the male gender me I talk about. Like me think me I want me get calling for defenders. But and this have happened to me personally, where me tell one girl this already too. Just because you have the vagina, you think that you're always right, which may have a problem with that. So men supposed to always apologize. Men supposed to always be working, which may not say man no fi work. I mean work towards getting, but it can't be your needs alone. As you said a while ago, where the acceptation there for me, the little way me do, this maybe not seem nothing for you, but maybe if you show some gratitude, the next time I come better, like you just said a while ago.
Exactly.
But I hear it, and I get cut out.
I have a friend, you see, and he's separated from his family, and like the wife would always be complaining to say he's not giving any support, he's not helping to take care of the children, and all of them things. I mean, Marco, this is an individual who doesn't have a steady job.
Right.
Is a man who hustle.
Right.
And sometimes hustling not come through. And based on the fact that he not get no work.
Tell me about it. Photographer, videographer, you know that team, musician.
And so on. He's not able to give a regular
set amount
or a regular allowance to the family. Right? And they would always be beating down on this person. And one day I happened to be talking to this person, and this was what the person said to me. The person said, T, I give, I give. But you see, if me like give one $2,000, them not say thanks, Them not tell me thanks. Them a cost. I say $2,000
can't do nothing.
And if $2,000 can't do nothing, and all, but that's all me have.
Still I take it though.
We give them that, right? Then one next time I have a $20,000, I be careful give them. And when we give them the $20,000, guess what? Them not even I say thank you. Me not get one call. I say, thank you for the 20,000. So them cost when they get the $2,000. When they get the 20,
they no cost.
They no cost. But they no say thank you. And like that, the dude that said to me say, they no show no appreciation. Right? And my thing is, appreciate the $2,000.
Of course.
Appreciate the $20,000.
Yeah.
Right?
Me don't know if you I don't know if you're saying that. I don't know if you're seeing the live on Instagram. But Bryce _876 says some woman know that dead before you hear thank you from them. Just a while ago, I said that before you start talking. Yeah. You're that dead before you hear thank you.
Talking about exactly. Men, they want to hear that.
Yes.
And a lot of women, they don't realize and they don't understand. And for me, Damien, it's common courtesy.
Yeah.
It's common courtesy. So it boils down to the fact that some women just not have no manners and them not have no respect.
But this now is
somebody does something
is the entitlement. Right, but at the end,
thank you. But a lot of women then just feel say, because the man, I'm a man, and if you do this, if you It must come take out garbage.
Yeah.
It must come full of water. It must come. It must buy food, carry out the house. Because who tell us the man have to do them things?
But
there?
that is when me I talk about.
Have to do all of those things.
That's what I'm talking about a while ago. T, when me I said the entitlement.
When he's kind enough to do them, some appreciation needs to be shown.
Exactly.
You need to show the man some appreciation.
So the entitlement.
Some women probably going to stone me now.
Yeah, that me just not gonna tell you, you know. That me just not gonna tell you. Say, I hope you get ready.
Coming up because we're gonna look at the needs of the women too. So don't get sidetracked now.
All right, don't hear that.
But we're putting everything into perspective.
So T, just admit or accept that we're going to do overtime. So we're not ending at 10 people. Cause we're not reach. I just 2 reach out at 6 and I'm gonna reach over the woman inside.
No, they're number 3.
Number
the
3.
Fourth one is admiration. Men they want to be admired, right? They want to be told that, honey, you look so nice in that pants. Honey, I just love how that shirt fits you. Baby, that color matches your complexion. They want to be told that, boy, baby, I love that perfume that you're wearing. I just love how you wear that outfit to work today. They want to be told, baby, I really admired how you really, made that presentation today. DP, your wife can say, honey, you did a great job on the show tonight, man. I really, admired how you interviewed the person who was on the air and, that sort of thing. So men, ladies, they want to be admired, right? So you have to take the time out to let them know that, you are looking at them, you are seeing them, and you admire them. Baby, I love your eyes. Baby, I really like when you smile. And you have to make them, don't be sarcastic about it because some women, they love to be sarcastic.
Yes.
Sarcastic.
It's not genuine.
You have to be honest, right? You have to be truthful in your comments. And when you give the comments now, they will feel admired. They will feel appreciated. The fourth one, they want approval.
Hold on, before you move on. Before you move on, and that you saw a while ago is very important. You have different people who, most of us, let me put it that way, we'd never get no relationship talk before. We just start the school, and then when we feel all right for whosoever, for the male, give a girl a talk, and if she say yes, me have a girlfriend. For the girl, so nobody not tell with the way it's supposed to go. Right? So you have some men who them never learned certain things. Like I always say this, I'm not romantic. And I have females who tell me that I'm not romantic, which I'm sure not about my lax or Afromantic. I'm just not a romantic person. Me now go think about, okay, you're coming over, so me I go buy some petals and sprinkle on the bed and them something there. Right. Like candle,
but
no.
You can't do it,
No, me now say I can't.
And that's where it comes in, Damien, where people have to say, this is what I like.
No, but hold on, man. At that point to me, I get to you don't have to say it. Sometimes you can't do it. So if you want it, if you want the man to tell you nice things, maybe you can lead by example. So when him do something, you give him the admiration and say, baby, whatever. And then me feel say, it'll go reciprocate at one day. He might go say, but she thank me for everything. What part of him must feel, say, boy, one of the day them, me need to put out some effort and say, all right. She did tell me, say, she got to do her nails. When she come, I let me not know the color, said, that color is pretty, And
exactly.
Yeah, man. So that me I said, like, lead by example.
You have to guide people, as you say.
That's what I'm saying.
Based on how we were cultured, based on how we were socialized,
right?
Maybe it's just not a part of us.
Exactly.
Right? So and people can change.
Exactly.
People can change, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. You meet somebody, they are a particular way, and we expect that they should stay that way, and that's and trust. That's where the whole trust comes in to Damien, right? People will change. You let them know, honey, this is what I like. This is what I appreciate, right? And people will, make the necessary changes based on that approval. So again, men, they like to approval. They want, you give them the positive nod. You let them know that, listen, what you did was, it's recognized, we appreciate it, and all of that, right? So you went and you carried the water. We see that you carried the water, honey. I noticed that you took the garbage out for me today. Thank you so much, right? So all of these things, they are really tied up, like in a bundle, right? Because it's like you can't give one unless you give the other,
exactly,
right? And the last one is encouragement. That is the last one, ladies. And I gave the example today of a young man that I met one time, and he told me that he was with this woman and he wanted to start a business. And the woman told him that he would never live to start the business.
Wow.
And he eventually got out of that relationship, and he is doing that business now, and the business is booming. right? If she had just given him the encouragement, the little nudge, the little push, the little motivation, the little inspiration, honey, we probably don't have no money right now, but I see that I believe that one day you'll be able to do it. That would have encouraged him to save a little extra dollar, right? Cut back on something and really push himself to go into it. There are, I mean, you probably know examples of men or who, because of the encouragement from a woman, they were able to start a business. They were able to go and finish their studies. They were able to do something with their lives.
But that is what it mean when them say behind every strong man is a strong woman or beside. It doesn't mean you sit on your backside and you just make your needs known. If the man said to your baby, I want to start a decorative black business. If you know him have weakness saving, every time you think, beg him all money when you don't need it and take it, put it down.
Right.
And one day you say, me here say a $5,000 for one of the mall. Surprise him with him first mall. I say, see it here, you can't start. Instead of saying no, because that is the expectation. When that man tell this woman say, I want to start this business, she not see it because some of the time them want to talk about this last night. Where, and I hate this, men and women do it. But to me, I know I'm a bias. So I think women do it more. Go into relationship for all of them can get. So it's all about them. So one man say I'm going to do one business now.
A lot of women do that.
One man say I'm going to business. So I'm going to save money for buy equipment.
A lot of men doing that kind of thing. But you have a lot of women who go into relationships just for what they can get.
Yeah.
And it's you driving for monetary gain.
Exactly.
And that's the unfortunate thing. And that is why a lot of men don't respect women.
True.
Right? Because every time a woman tries to be with them,
it's for what them have or what them can get.
What can I get?
Yep.
Right? We should always say, what can I give?
Exactly.
Right? And I'm not saying that, I mean, as a woman, you're not supposed to expect that a man is supposed to help and take care of you. But really, if the man is just your boyfriend and girlfriend, he has no financial obligations to you.
Exactly.
Right? And I'm saying that as a woman, the man has no financial obligation to you. The only time the man has a financial obligation is when he's married to you.
Amen.
And if you so happen to have a child for him, he has a financial obligation to the child.
Amen.
And not to you.
Then get bashed, you see.
You're gonna get beaten tonight.
So
you're gonna get the people that stole with tonight.
No worry, me will defend you.
It's the reality.
Me will defend you.
A lot of women, they are in relationships with men and they expect that the men must pay them rent. Listen, if you can't manage rent house, you're not supposed to live in a rent house. Go back home to your parents.
Simple.
If you can't pay your bills, don't go back
to
your parents.
T, you know, me not sorry for the me not sorry for the man them. Me not sorry for the man them though. Me not sorry for the man them.
Tell me what the people them must say because we know some I get thrown out here tonight. I know that.
Alright, but before me read the comments, like me say, me not sorry for the man them because my mother always say, you must put your hat where you can reach it. So if I see, and you can know, you have high maintenance. If you see this girl and every time you see her, she in a eyelash and nails and long hair, somebody is financing those.
No, but if she's not working, because I can have
no. And if you're not working, because woman who work still have man who do nails, a pay for nails here.
Well, no, but I mean, I can afford to pay for my nails and my long hair. I'm not depending on a man to do it.
True, so but I'm saying
my long hair and my nails.
It is being meant.
I'm working, but that's what I'm saying. If you have a certain job and you have certain bills and expenses and you can keep up with long hair and the nails and so on, unless you really have a good job. But you know a woman that have a good job, she probably just had the one cashier job or something like so, and she able to maintain all of them things there. You know, as you said, somebody else has support that.
Yep, the finances. But even with the independent women, and again, not my direct interaction, but I've heard stuff. As Tanet say, you need to go do road and learn some stuff. You have some woman and them say, okay, well, here what happened. And this is when me not buy. And even my wife me tell this. When she go and do her nails, she don't do it for me. When she go do her ear, she not do it for me. And not me, she do it for. So now come try convince me about, me do me it now. But the point I'm making, you are females who say, me not spend my money to look good for no man. So although she have her job and all of these things, him still need, even if him not pay her rent and all of these things, you want your woman and a person, I get personal with you. Remember one job when me did have just start work. Me did I get $2,000 a week. right? And anybody who know my business can maybe figure out what I go on. I was working
my
with the
first
Indian
job
them.
was $1,700 a week. 1,700 Jamaican dollars. That's what, like 10 US dollars?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I did Portland Jewelers, me that work with Indian them in Portland Tuna. $2,000 a week. And my girlfriend at the time, one of them, did I go make me know say she forget no man when boy young man boy did have to share. I want you know one woman can't get no good wall. Good wall a man for themselves. No sir. A man shot. Anyway, so she said to me one day, and here she did do it. I was so pissed off. It was in front of one of her friends. And I go make two of her friends, a male and a female. She said she am a girlfriend, so she forget half of my pay.
Half of your pay?
Half. Not some, you know.
50%?
50%, not even God no want so much. Which I enable me. She want
no,
so me say
she had God +4.
Then here no, here the man where did it. So my youth, you know, one clean panty if you take off. I say, oh. Well, if you need my money, if your panty clean, then you don't need me. And not that I'm comparing it, but what me I say is I'm just never ever attracted to those kind of women. So when we learned that about her, I was really taken aback. I said, no, she older than me. So, you know, I saw a level of independence. Like, so if that is your narrative, me not say help and then hear me now. Baby love, remember saying I wash cook or clean for me, you know? So if I sexy herself, me tell me, you know, make we work out a thing, and me can't do it maybe once a month. So tell me how much it is, and me just make sure so me have the money there. You understand? So since I buy some, let me know. You understand? And of course she felt hurt.
But in any case, that's a lot of money. I mean, back then that was a lot of money. $1,000 back then.
Exactly. So me that work 8 and she want 4. Yeah. And like I said, we weren't sharing because you alluded to married, but there are serious relationship where you know you live together or whatever. Me believe say you can do stuff. You know, and if I'm in the position where we're dating and I can assist you, but these are some of the things, and we're talking about what a man want. Things and time change. Gone are the days when man take up woman just to mind them. Them days are not there anymore. And a lot of men, if you can remember the song where Ania do it, Miss Independent. I like her because she's independent. She got her own things. Yeah, what the man I say? These are the ways. So you have men now who they're definitely going after women. We're not gonna be no stress and a burden to them and tell them say, oh well, I open my leg to you at night time, so you must do this and you must do that.
No, but look here. You saw the message I sent you this week when my son.
Yes.
I said to him, Amir. No, he said it was like, you know, he wants to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, you're right, because the woman don't want a broke pocket man. And his response, well, mommy, no man don't want a broke pocket woman either.
And what's his age? What is his age? 8 years old. All right.
Telling me, mommy,
no man don't want a broke
pocket woman either. So I'm just saying that to say that's the reality.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I mean, people want to be working together. Right? So even if you're in a committed relationship, you're not married, no man just want to be spending all his money and you not doing anything for him. It doesn't work that way. In the real world, it really doesn't work that way.
Get on liability.
And as I said, it's about a system in that case. Right?
And this is why a lot of females now come and talk to them in my ear and me feel them pain, because there are females who them all out and say, no, more wait till me find a nice guy. And then you have some nice guy with them just nice on the surface, because they're going to tell you all the nice things, because them adjust the apple them want to, I'm going to say eat, but maybe people that put connotation to that. But yeah, them have them know them motive. As in, but then I hear these females complain that all them end up do I get used. Because what the man them say is, no, I just meet you and I ask you for your number. And you say, no, I don't give up my number, whatever. Maybe the next time I see anything. And then when you give me a number, the first thing you send me is a please call me. You know, what does that say to me? That tells me that I should just take a one and move. One and move.
Yeah.
Simple. Anyway, number 6.
Yeah. Encouragement. I gave you the last one already. Encouragement. So it's time, ladies, for us to jump over to the needs of the woman. Right? Now's the time, ladies. And on top of the list for the needs of the woman is that a woman needs a man that has a need to be cared for. So here, we are going something that we are counteract ourselves in this now. And remember, guys, we're talking about people who in steady relationship now. It's not people that you pick up on the waistline or if you're merely being a side chick or something like that. A woman has a need to be cared for. So it says when a man shows interest in a woman's feelings and heartfelt concern for her well-being, she feels loved and cared for. When he makes her feel special in this caring way, he succeeds in fulfilling her first primary needs. And guess what? When this need is being fulfilled, that is when the woman is gonna start trusting. So guess what, guys? Yes, you have the need to be trusted, but if you don't show the woman that you care for her, she will not trust you. All right. So when a woman's attitude is open and receptive towards a man, he feels trusted, right? So to trust a man is to believe that he's doing his best and that he wants his best for his partner. So guys, it is reciprocated. Good. So don't think that the woman is just gonna up and trust you when you don't care for her, when you're not doing what you are supposed to be doing. You have to show the woman that I love you. Your word has to be your bond. If you say you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it, right? And you're gonna make sure that you love this woman, you care for her, you are there for her. She can rely on you, she can depend on you. If you say you're going to take out the garbage, she knows that when she gets home, the garbage is taken out because you care for her, right? If you say you're going to give her a ride to work, you're not going to say, you know, I'm tired this morning, I can't bother to get up out of my bed now and take it to work. You're going to just be there. So you have to show the woman that you care for her, for the trust to be reciprocated. All right?
Don't move on yet. Can't hear the issue. Well, not an issue, but let me put this out there. I think a lot of times though, with this discussion, and people may not follow quite, because we're talking about relationship now. We're not talking about dating. Where one man look one woman or whatever. Because I think people mix up that because there are different stages. I just meet you, I'm getting to know you. Like, am I going to just start caring for you 100%? Because I think, again, me gonna relate that, which I think, me don't know, I can't pinpoint it. But a man will meet a woman and want every single thing because him just meet her. But then he must say, no, you have to get to know me before him do every single thing. So how that work? So me I say, we will make it clear, so we're talking about relationship. So you're in it.
Right.
We're not talking about no woman for one man for do everything for her, like we talk about. But you wanted me to read some of the comments and me kind of get lazy. So now I have them in front of me. And also let me let you guys know, if you want to send me WhatsApp, the number is still 614-373-7350, and I can read them. If you want to send me a voice note, I can play them too. Just make sure you make me know that that is for the show. Also, you can comment on Facebook, you can comment on YouTube, you can comment on Instagram, you can comment on Twitter. So Tonet did say earlier, no DP is giving donation for food and soap for shower. And then she said, T, you don't know the road code. So may I read back. I may read that already. That did come out. Then she said, Tonet say, we love if no woman stuff in the bathroom. Oh, look. So she's talking about when the woman come spend the night and come lock the door, I search my bathroom to see if me did a tell lie, which makes sense. Me makes sense. Trust me. You know what? Actually, we are talking about it. When I was single and nobody come on me yard, I always get that. Even when I left or sometime before, if I say, you're not liar, me I say with what? Cause no, my have woman come on my place already, and I want bring all runner come put on my dress on me. I say, no, you can't put a pink runner on my dress on me. A man live here, no woman live it. Yeah.
Right.
Me have woman come all and put on all them Dove pink deodorant. As soon as they left, that going on and John lock up. When them a come back, that get put out. Nah, woman come.
Oh,
so we turn it say makes sense.
So like you know the ropes.
We turn it say makes sense. When the woman come on me yard and come lock up in the bathroom, I search to see if no woman brassiere and no panty left.
You have to know what is going on. Exactly.
Tristan say, Tristan, enough woman no know the word their thanks. So see, this is a female saying. A lot of women don't know that word. And what I was,
Which word is that?
thanks. The same thank you. What did I talk about?
Oh,
and it come back to. I wanted to insert this. Where is this? What is the word that I use? The entitlement. So I'm not saying that it is wrong. I think a woman should prize her vagina. Me believe so. It God never put in on no forehead, so not just there. But me I say, my experience is a lot of the times I see this, even the thanks thing. A woman get money and because she give the man whatever, she no need to send a thanks because it's like a pay my pay. You know.
Right.
Tonette say, I always say thanks sometime. Me think me say thanks too much. And Tristan say, I know you one. Tonette say, yes, encourage sweeten labor. And we hear all the people say it. And all these comments I'm reading now is from YouTube, by the way. Audrey say, I am one lady who never sit on my backside and wait on no man for nothing.
Exactly.
I buy whatever I need. And Tonette says, so this sounds like a question. Tonette says, so T, want me feel live on a tree and my man have man? No, sir. Me help. No, sir. Help me pay me rent for when I'm ready. Income spread out in my bed.
Yes.
Spread out in my bed. Wells. And tree. You know what's that tree? I just say, so it is okay for women to pay rent for a man? Is it okay for women to pay rent for a man?
No. We are not. Oh, she's asking.
Yes, that's a question.
Is she asking that?
Yes.
I mean, I think that's a very good question because listen, if the man is paying your rent for you, don't you think it's okay for you to pay the man's rent too? How about that?
No, all right. Here what me see.
We can give some support to the man. Pay the rent sometimes to the man.
Here what me see.
Don't you go and spread out in his bed sometimes?
But you come back to the entitlement to me at about tea. No, I feel play. I always hear woman cuss man about. Boy, I want front and boy, and I know if you can. I'm going to find some if you can. I'm like, so you're not supposed to benefit from the sex, though. Why you not have no if you carry him go?
Right.
So, but yeah, the parenting, me not depend that. If I date, we are dates. Or if I date with it, if me I pay my rent, you pay your own rent.
Right.
Me not pay nobody rent. If we live together now, then that's different.
At the end of the day, I mean, unless if it's a sugar daddy, he can deal with that. But
exactly.
If a young man who are trying to build life,
live with his mother. No, how that would look? Me live with my mother.
How does that work?
Me live with my mother and my father, because at the time the scenario, the story I told you about, I was living with my dad. Well, he made a live with me, but so me did have things where me have to pay for this. So me fi pay a light bill on my father yard and rent and compare rent over fair yard and no, it not gonna work. So that was Audrey asking that. So Tonette say, Audrey, if me live with him, I'll help pay the rent. And if me not even live with him, run low on money, I'll give him the money for the rent if I had it.
But you see, what some men do, they will say, okay, I'll take care of the mortgage, I'll take care of the rent or whatever, and then you deal with the food, that sort of thing. You have that kind of agreement.
Yeah.
But the mistake a lot of people make is that they have so much expectations, right? So the man is doing everything. The man is taking care of all the bills, and everything. You are not taking care of anything in the house, right? So somebody is going to get frustrated at the end of at some point.
But T, isn't that what technology? Isn't that what culture teaches us? Because even in the Bible, it says that a man that cannot provide for his family is worse than an infidel. And I have done.
The reality is, society doesn't operate that way no more.
True.
That's the reality.
I remember doing a lot of weddings, and this pastor, I'm not gonna call him name now, but him always say for a joke and everybody laugh. Him say, listen, the man money are fit uno money, and the woman money are the woman money. And I hear females say, yes, no man not supposed to take up no woman and boy him who are married and whatever if him can't full a bill. All if she work. Him are the man. So this is when me hear even on Facebook, them challenge me a lot of times with it.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, him are the man. Him supposed to think him are the man at the house.
Oneness, Damian. Oneness. Right? If I'm earning $10, you are working 10, then the family has $20.
Exactly.
Right? Family has $20. And that is why some families don't grow and they're always, going back and forth and they're bickering. We have to work together.
Yeah.
For the relationship to be successful, we have to work as one.
But a culture again, culture again. There are men, I have friends or associates who think that. And I think I discussed it on Facebook already with this guy. Him said, no, a mama man need to know how much money him woman make our work. And I'm like, we're talking about a marriage here, togetherness. What is wrong with my wife knowing exact amount of money make?
I know a couple right now that is separated. You know why they're separated?
Right.
The man said they've been married for almost 20 years. And he does not know how much his wife earns.
Okay. Exactly.
How you feel married
exactly.
20 years.
Big boy part of the culture when me I say.
You don't know how much your partner earns.
Me no want chat people business. But me have one friend. Me have one friend where for the most part he was one of them entrepreneur. Like you said, the other guy in your story. And his wife has a decent job. Government job. Let me put it that way there.
Right.
And I remember times he's asking me if I can lend him how much $1,000 to pay the rent whichever month. I mean, I said to myself, and I always, anytime I talk about this, I mention my wife. Like, how would I look now? How would I look now, T? Me live in our house and an apartment with my wife, both of us working, and I am asking a friend to lend me money to pay my rent.
Okay.
Me, I said, no, the money if you borrow from my wife. So if my wife have a good job,
but then Damien, and you see, somebody mentioned it earlier. So if she with somebody and in need of help, you go and give him a help. If I'm in a relationship with a man, right? My man not supposed to have to go to a road go borrow.
Beg nothing from nobody.
And what kind of relationship?
But what I'm talking about is the culture.
Beg other people. That don't make no sense.
True.
In a relationship.
But the culture what me I say to you. The culture what me I tell about. So you meet the woman and you play this macho thing. Or me always have it. Because there are men who more in at the looking stage, beg borrow something just to satisfy the woman and create this picture like I will satisfy all your need. So when you reach a stage now, you buck your foot, you feel less than a man to go to your own woman. But me, I said to me, the thing never start out right because the same belief what you have, I've always preached this. From me, I do lifestyle plan satcom. Me say this. When me get married, this is where me I go with. If I'm working $50 and my wife work $150, we supposed to have $200. And I see one of my friend, well, not really friend, associate, the other day weren't before me migrate, and him drive him wife car the night, come a rehearsal. And when them ask him for job home, he must say no because he no money. Cause him have to go buy back. He gas put in him wife vehicle. It's a poor problem and a quarrel. And I'm like,
wow.
Who that? How me drive your vehicle? Because you shouldn't even have to ask me. But there are people who are in relationship and in marriage and them act like a business partner. So if me spend a cent, you better give me back my cent. So you have to. The men know the culture part of me. I say after them play this macho kind of, I am good. Them feel like they're less of a man. To go to so that are the model where them use. The man take care of all of the needs of the house. Him pay the rent, him pay everything. I'm getting a feedback. You have something turn up? May I get one feedback? Like,
sorry.
Yeah. So sorry, my ears very yeah. So like them feel like if them ask the woman for help, then they're less than a man. The man a man no more. Yeah, it happens. Some more comments here. Prince say, ew, I remember going to buy grocery, but I didn't get one item and it translates in her mind that I didn't love her. I couldn't touch her and she became vindictive. One item the man
that's a crazy person. That's a crazy person. I'm mad somebody that.
Me agree.
Mad somebody.
Prince, I'm happy that you're out of that. Trust me.
Exactly.
Let me read a comment from Facebook. Good evening, Mary. Thanks for joining. She said, "Man, wise up now." So gone are the days when it was like we were talking about. Three more comments, and then we continue with UT. Tonet said, "True, some women is unfair. Not to mention these in America. Prince said, but Bible days nobody never pay a light bill or mortgage, and no woman never had iPhone. And RJ said,
Exactly.
I am not agreeing to that. I believe in working together. We share with each.
Next need of the woman. Need number 2. The woman has the need to be understood, and that is important.
That is impossible. That is impossible. That is impossible.
You must
Let me make sure I say that now.
empathy. You cannot be judgmental. You have to ensure that you allow your woman to express her feelings and that she's heard and understood. Right? Now, the book says an understanding attitude doesn't presume to already know a person's thoughts or feelings. Instead, it gathers meaning from what is heard. And for you to understand a woman's man, you have to learn to listen actively. Right? Not just merely hear what she's saying. You have to listen actively. So sometimes a woman will not speak, but you understand her so much. You know what is happening with her. So I have this friend. I have this guy who's checking me out now. He's my friend. He lives out in the States. So he would come on the phone. He's talking with me sometimes. I was like, is your period near? I see the changes in your face. It's showing that he understands me.
Yes.
He's observing me. So even though we communicate via we call it a video chat and so on, he's able to see the changes in my face.
Keen on detail. Yeah.
And if I say something to him, he will show empathy. He will say, okay, honey, I'm sorry that you're experiencing that now, but calm down, take it easy. He's not going to say, why you have to be complaining about that? Why you have to be complaining? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I'm just saying that, men, you have to listen to your woman, right? And again, listening is not merely hearing, but you understand this woman, you understand how she operates, you know what ticks her off, you know what makes her happy, you know what puts her into a happy mood, and her happy space, you know what her passions, you know what drives her, and so you show empathy towards her. If she's feeling sad and down and out, you are there. You will reach out to her, give her the support that she needs. All right. And guess what, guys? When you show understanding for your woman, she will automatically accept you.
But as me did I say, I think that's impossible still. For one man to understand one woman, me think God never make we understand one.
It's not impossible.
Me think God never make
understand your wife, Damian. You know what makes your wife tick. You know what she likes. You know what she doesn't like. You know what she will do without even she probably even saying some things. You understand her. It is not impossible.
Oh no, hear me a mix up now. Hear me a mix up. Is understand totally around 100%, guys.
It takes time. It takes time, right? And it means you're gonna spend quality time together talking. The person is gonna say, this is what I like, and so on. So I remember this same friend. I was talking to him the other day, and he was like, when you get upset, you're really upset, I wonder if we were supposed to, be together, if you would behave the same way with me. I'm like, trust me, I've had people that I have a sister that we grew up together, and I've never been upset with her. I said, there are some things that I'm peeved by those things, and yes, those things will make me upset. Right? And if you're doing those things, then definitely I'm gonna be upset. If you're not doing those things, I have no reason to be upset with you.
That's
which
true.
shows that he understands me.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? Right? Even if I will be my husband, I don't know. I'm just saying, Damian. So, we really have to take the time out to understand people, right? Understand them, get to know them. And I think a lot of the conflicts that we have in relationship result from, simple misunderstanding. So, like I will tell my son, he's with me, and I say, honey, I don't like when you go on my bed. I don't like it. I don't like, and he will go on my bed, fling my pillows, them all over. I spread my bed this morning, and by midday my bed messy, and I tell him, I don't like when you do that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like it, and I just don't like. That's just me. And a man now, he will demonstrate some amount of understanding to say, all right, she doesn't like that, so I'm not going to do it. So yesterday, he kept my bed tidy yesterday because we're home. And at the end of the day, I was like, thank you, honey, for keeping my bed tidy today. But he never bothered do it today. All over my bed. So this evening at the end of the day, I was like, can you please tidy my bed?
Yes.
Put back my pillows,
Yes.
tidy my bed. Of course, he went ahead and he did that. So I'm just showing you that, you know, there has to be some amount of understanding.
But what when, as you say, yes, but you're the understanding and you say the complications now. There are conflicts. There are people who they don't talk about things. And there's something that you don't like you mentioned about your son and your and the bed thing. I remember I just started dating this girl, right? And I used to collect bottles. And it was like a ritual. And every Christmas, me change them out and, you know, get me soda, then me D&G soda. And it was past Christmas. I was living alone, single. So, you know, we just started talking. So she came there and I offered her something and the soda. So she asked for something. I offered her something and the soda. And she finished the soda and then she put on the bottle next to the seat. So I said, you mind handing me that? And she said, no, it's okay, because no, this is not the first time she did come at me out. So she know the kitchen there and, you know, trash and whatever.
Right.
So she said, no, you don't have to do that. I will get it. But my thing is how me operate. I used to eat in my bedroom, watch TV. I did some TV did there because I used to live next to one church, but just loud and so everything. But once me finish eating, you know, see me take my plate and put on a dresser. Or have the glass and put it down at the thing, because me just not function that way. The next thing me not gonna remember kick it over at break. And I remember the same week she stayed at my place. Me did end up leave. And when I came home, she did lock up and left. Me see one soda bottle in my bedroom. Empty soda bottle. And me left it till she come back, which I think I did like 3 days after. And she said, you know that you're not nice? So me say, what am I not nice with? She said the one little. So now it's a one little thing. And I say, yes, your life go. We're getting to know each other. You left the bottle and me take it up, glass and thing and whatever. And I leave it there intentionally. Because me tell you, me verbalize it as something I not like. And you tell me, oh, you never did, I go left it. I know you leave it there. But she got upset. And I'm like, that was my way of showing her, okay, me verbalize it already. No action. But me get cussing say I'm not a nice guy because me petty. As Prince normally say me petty. I could have take up a buckle.
But you see, it goes back to acceptance, Damien. You understand? So as women, we want to be understood, but we have to demonstrate to the man that we accept him. Right? That is you. Right? And you probably not change. You're still the same because that is you. It's just, there's something that's just a part of us, and it's gonna be, I don't know if, you know, we're basically set in our ways because that's how we are growing up. I mean, as a child growing up, when we used to go down on the floor and use a coconut brush and I clean the floor. Me don't want nobody walking on it. You want to see me get mad, you walk on that floor when me clean it. You understand? And the worst thing, after you done shine the floor and see somebody go walking on it. And that is just me. True. The worst thing, if you don't clean the house and when we go to step out there, we see crumbs on the floor. I'm like, what's happening here? I just cleaned the floor.
Now, let me tell you what.
There are some things that are just set in us from we, you know, growing up, and we just set in our ways, right? Yes, we can try to adjust and be accommodating, but the real us is gonna come out. And
females' favorite word, compromise. I hate that word.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be some amount of compromise and accommodation.
Yeah, you talk about that already. I mean, tell us I hate that.
But ultimately, when people set in them ways, it's hard. It's really hard to get people, you know, unset in them ways. And as I said to you, when you demonstrate understanding, men for you women, they will in turn show acceptance for you. And we don't want okay, we're not saying okay, you should wait for the man to understand before you to accept him, right? It's like,
but it's better.
You meet
It's
a man,
easier.
you accept him for who he is,
Mm-hmm.
right? He demonstrates that he understands you, and the needs are met.
Yes.
In a, it's reciprocated.
Right.
We say, right? So it's like equal on both ends. Good. And then we speak about respect. The woman has a need, men, to be respected. And I remember some time ago I said, it is easier for a man to come now and say, Tamara, I respect you. He demonstrates to me that he respects me, than for a man to say, honey, I love you. I prefer to hear, I respect you, than to hear a man telling me that he loves me. You understand? And how is respect shown? It says when a man responds to a woman in a way that acknowledges and prioritizes her needs, her rights, her wishes, she feels respected, right? So we have to demonstrate respect, and there are some things that you can do, men, to show that you respect the woman, remembering anniversaries, giving her gifts like flowers and so on, remembering her birthday, Valentine's Day, giving a gift. And for me, Damian, it doesn't have to be anything good. I mean, a card, or a bottle of wine or something like that. And sometimes it is not so much the gift, but it's the thought that
but you see that is why I may have some conflict. That is why I have some conflict, because you list all of these things and I don't know, man. No, I don't. Well, I do remember them because I was trained that way. I was trained to remember dates, come here long before I say, listen, if you want your woman have figure out her birthday, figure this. So I was trained, but I am saying, what if I do all the other things? You have a car, and I make sure every Saturday you don't have to wash no car. So Saturday my wash car day, and I wash both.
Of course.
But make sure top up your brake fluid. Yeah, but what me I say is, what if the man does all of that, but the whole little, and I hear a lot of females say, I like gifts for nothing at all. Right. Let me say I'm in a romantic, so I'm not going to just go, and then hear the beauty about it.
Nothing is wrong with that. And women have to understand that. I mean, a man, and again, based on how you socialize, you may not be the man who is going to give the roses and the wine and, buy the lingerie and so on. You may not be the man.
Exactly.
But hey, if you're cleaning the car, you're filling up the gas tank, you're taking the car to the garage. I mean, that's, for me, that is... You are doing something. Okay. You're making the effort. And then now I will say to you, honey, I like chocolate. And then when you go out the road, you walk up in some chocolate. Say, say, baby, same like chocolate.
Right.
You buy some chocolate, you carry for me. I say, honey, I brought some chocolate for you. You may realize that, okay, well, I like flowers. You're coming home from work one evening, you see some flowers, you buy some flowers. My son, he's going to be very romantic because, like, him is a
train him.
He goes out from he was a baby. Like I didn't teach him this. From he was a baby, Damien, and we're living in Portland. This boy is picking flowers for me, right? And he even up to this day, he goes outside in the backyard and finds some flowers. Him a pick flowers, care come for mommy. And like, mommy, I have a surprise for you. And him come and take him hand from behind the back. This is for you, beautiful flowers for a beautiful woman. That sort of thing. So I think he's gonna be a very romantic guy. But I don't know if he's gonna change when he get older. But unless it's in you from that young age,
right?
Then it's gonna be hard for you to do it. But then you still have to make that kind of effort anyway. I mean, if it's Valentine's Day,
that is why I said to you today on your live. That is why I said to you today on your live. And I see some new people joining us on Instagram and where else? I'm not sure. Big up iRush. Did I say iRush? I am Rush _. I am _Rush.
Girlfriend, Carrie watching.
Big up.
Hi, Carrie.
Where's she at? Facebook?
She's on Facebook.
She's there.
I think Virginia. So big up yourself, Carrie.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the program.
So what we're looking at this evening is wants for male and female. That's what we're talking about. But today on your live, T, I said to you, I think one of the reasons that a lot of relationships have some issues now is because they are the same Mills and Boons we talked about earlier in the show.
Yes.
There are some what is it now? Some model where it has to be like this. So if you're working in an office and it's Valentine because all the other girls get a bouquet delivered, if your man not do it, as much as him gonna go home, go do something special for you, because him never send the thing for you get for show off to say, yes, you have a man and your husband send a bouquet. It's a problem. So the point I was making today is, I don't know if I made it type it clear. What may I say is, I think some females, they're expecting men to act in a the mold where society say, these are the things where you're supposed to do. And I always have issues with that. I think exactly. And I even sexually, I said this the last time for me show when me done, me go up my wife say, so which woman you bite on her shoulder and make she argue. But I believe the acceptance we had say even man and thing. When a woman said to me, do this for me or do this to me, Damian Phillips head no good. Me lightning that to say you did like one man we used to do that. So you want to bring back that in your life. Let us discover new things. Not tell me no upset nothing where them say I saw it's supposed to go. Me don't want to hear that. Maybe me want to go Rio Grande. Why you go tell me say no a folly we must go? No, I want to go Rio Grande when it cold them, when it's when them cold. I'm sit down and when the moon come up, you know say no whole heap of GPS light not up Rio Grande. So we are see the moon. So me plan that out. Don't tell me boy you want to go no folly. God, the other man them used to carry that folly. You know what I say? So I think that is a problem where a lot of men now they're more conforming to the model to say, okay, if I do these things, then I'll be considered as a good man. And I think it's dangerous because a lot of females now growing the boys and they're saying it that this is what a real man do. So it create a conflict because it's just like here. You ever lose one no, your ball joint or something? And your car bearing to one side and all you pull it still go over there. So I don't know if you ever have that experience, but me believe say some societal norm now is creating some conflicts in some man head because I think naturally men were born to lead. And even the other night when me tell you say the young people on Instagram and me train, and they must say no, it should be all right for a woman to lead. And I'm like, me don't know no woman, no care how strong a woman is. After a while, maybe they must say, oh man hurt me so much time and me give them my heart and soul. But deep down, they want somebody to look up to say he's my protector, he's my this, he's my that. No woman don't want to look a weak man where just as she said, Ray. Him start. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm. No. And if you're right, I asked this on Facebook last week too. What is the main thing women call men when man talk up for them right? And I see one lady say, "Man." And I said, "Thank you." Them said that too. But me, I say, this lady, she said, "Man," I'm like, which world you live in? And she clearly stated, she said, "Listen, I don't like a weak man. One weak man can't get no. She don't like a weak man."
But what you use to define a weak man?
So this is what she has said. This is what she's saying because me I ask her which where she live in. She said, "No, I like a man that talks up, especially when him right. Not try sup up to me because, and this is what I'm saying to you, a lot of men nowadays, even them right, But as one pastor did tell me this, if me want what happy wife, happy life. So there are some men now with some thoughts in them head say, Eve left me right. Me now want hurt her feelings. I don't want to think. And several people, including Prince they know, comment on the page and say, once a man talk up now, you hear say my mama man, and him this and him that and him whatever. And that is that topic that right, but that topic is very
as you said, Damian, men were supposed to be the head of the woman, and it's the reality. I mean, man has a place to be the spiritual leader in the family. They must be the head of the household, right? Yes, the Bible says the rib was taken from the side for them to work together, but I still believe that the man has a role to play in the family, right? And yes, a man must talk up.
Good.
Men must talk up. Men must let women know. I'm standing up for this and I'm standing up for that. Right? And talking up doesn't mean that the man is gonna be disrespectful and he's gonna curse you out. He's gonna walk over you and put you in the ground. It does not mean that. And that's what the mistake that a lot of us make. We think that when the man speak up, he's disrespecting me, he's calling me names. No, it doesn't mean that.
That's different. We're not that.
Sometimes a man can stand up and he don't even say a word.
True, that too.
Don't even say a word, BP.
True, that's true.
I'm telling you.
That is true.
Don't even say a word. Because I don't know why we think that a man must be aggressive no, a man doesn't have to be aggressive. Right? Man doesn't. I mean, there are men who will just say, honey, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
Just that. Just saying, honey, I'm not gonna argue with you. Right? And that alone.
So, as you mentioned that, can people always say me full of story? I remember one ex that ended up dating one of my friends. This was very interesting. Because when them have problems, and me, she come to. And she said, something that I hate about him? Unlike you, can I stay from me a teenager, Like, me no believe, say, I'm not going to disrespect you unless me think you warrant it. But, because yes, me tell people some hard stuff. Like, me learn how to make people woman ball without hitting them, which I think is a good thing. But she say, I will argue with her. I will talk back to her. But the other dude, him just makes she chat. And then she's like, that hurt more than anything else. Because him not respond. Him not say nothing. And she's like, me no know what I think. It bothers me. Unlike you, because you just talk your mind. I'm like, okay. But yeah. So, Tonet here is asking me, so DP, you used to carry your ex Rio Grande too? No, Tonet. I am.
That's a very good question. You know so much about Rio Grande.
No, I have a very imaginative mind. Like my grade one teacher.
I need to do a full Jamaica tour when I get back to Jamaica. Like just moving around, going to some of these places, and spending like 1 week just traveling, doing a road trip. All right. So DP, where were we now? We were at number 4. No, so we talk about respect. The woman needs devotion, men. Devotion.
Let me give you some love and devotion.
Exactly. So it's a woman thrives when she feels adored and she feels special. And a man fulfills her need to be loved in this way when he makes her feelings and needs more important than his other interests like work, study, and recreation. When a woman feels that she's number 1 in his life, then quite easily she admires him. So remember today, Dana, we're talking about some of these men who telling women that, my kids are more important than you, my job, and I have to do this. Right? You have to let the woman know. And I'm going to get a little personal. No.
Go ahead. I'm loving when I get personal.
This man was going out every night to play domino. Gone, go to the business to play domino, and then now come back here until way hours at night. And I'm telling you guys, excuse the boy. That was terrible. So, I felt like this man was not committed to me. It just really felt terrible, right? So if you leave your men, you can't make it look like say, yo, domino more important than your woman. You can't make it look like say, yo, the job is more important than your woman. And touch another big point too. All of the church men, them, let me touch your con.
That the thing them.
Gone to church, right? Every night you get church, and you get church.
Yes, a church man or woman.
And the woman is left alone at home.
No, sir. No. Flip that round. Not go so. The other way around, T. A woman a God church and say pastor 7 days.
Every church fan not.
Me no know no man to stay so. Me no know no man to stay so.
So yes. So you can't make the woman feels like, all right, church is more important than her. No, you can't. That cannot work.
T, me not think you be fair. Because as me say, a woman me no do that. Say, yo, pastor, me have to go to church.
Listen, you know some man will say so.
Unless as some pastor you talk about, which the duty, they have a duty.
Whether them a pastor or not.
Me no know no man who got church every minute we have woman, wife. Because most of the time, come on, T, most of the time is the woman who is in the church and the man is not in the church. Me no normally see man in a church and the woman in a church.
Listen, people, if you're listening, talk the truth. Don't you have some men who committed to church more than they are committed to their woman? Or their wives? Talk
As
the
me
truth,
say,
people.
I don't know
Let
none.
people know the truth.
I don't know none. Most of the times, a man that is in church, him wife would have be Christian too.
Right.
So if him a got church, she a got church too.
She's there.
Me don't know no man, as me say, if it's the pastor, I can understand, because the church that I used to live next to, every pastor will come there always in the office. They had a secretary and all of that. So they spend a lot of time in the office. I have witnessed that. So them wife made their home and all of these things. But me don't want a man where I left him woman a yard and a church. Unless he's an evangelist when go about go preach.
But there are men who do it.
Well, me not say, I'm not saying no, but
You may not know them deeply, but there are men who will do
see,
that
me
kind
Melissa
of
them a back me
thing.
up. Tonet say yes, a woman thing that for real. Tristan say, me have one ex that did more committed to church than me, and we couldn't agree. So Tristan, one for you, one for me. Tristan said, lol, me church, DP. I didn't call it a church. I'm just saying, few men, most women. Tonet say, few men, most women.
Well, we're not talking about the needs of men right now. We're talking about the needs of women, and we're touching on the church man.
But we are talking about the truth.
Whether it's few or not, we are saying to you that men do that kind of thing too. They are so caught up in woman that they are the.
I agree. Not necessarily. Let me tell you what me would have.
All right.
Me not say that happen. But if you'd use a better example, like men and cars. So I know, or music. So the man go in at the garage and in turn on the arms and you hear for 3 hours. Me and one of my brethren discussed this the other day, and he must say, enough time his wife said to him, say, you know, some I wish you spend some time with me like how you spend with your other things them. And he's into music.
You don't know the song with Tanya.
Of course, Tanya. I wish you would have treat me like you.
Exactly. Right?
So as me say, if you did use music and sports and cars, I could say yes. But church?
Yes, church too. Church. I have to speak from my own experience.
And Tonet is not Tonet. Tonet agree already. Tristan say, but yes, church is a woman thing for real.
Tristan, you don't know the things then. We're talking about the needs of the woman now.
Oh, you mean she don't know the things them? But we are saying we're splitting. We're being.
What was the last thing I said after I spoke about the work and all of them things there? The last thing was the churchmen, right? Unless you don't have a lot of men in church no more. But there are some churchmen, they are so committed to church where they don't have no time for them family.
And I'm going to
elders, whatever them did.
Yeah, them the man they we know, so them the man they, but I know them the man they. Excuse me. No, what that mean, Tristan?
What Tristan said?
Me nah bother say no. Tristan said she nah bother say nothing. But me know if it were vote right now, T, you are gonna lose. Again, I'm saying, if you're talking about a pastor,
them just form a part of the statistics.
if you're talking about a pastor or some senior elder, which is next to, because even at my church, the head deacon, because we use military terms, so you have the captain, and the head deacon is the CMS, which is the corps sergeant major. He actually is employed to the church. So that's his job. So 7 days a week he'll be there, and if pastor, even the other day, my basement flood out and me link my pastor and him say, yes, come meet me for some stuff. I wanted some cleaning agents. I couldn't get none in at the store. And him say his wife is out now. So when she come back, we can meet him there. That is different. But me, I say, me know if I do a poll right now, I say, who neglect the house or the home and the excuse or reason is church, me, I go win because I know say, woman do that more.
All right, so we're coming off on the church man them, and we're
Yes.
talking about the man them who always hanging out with the boys
Mhm.
or with their friends, right? Playing dominoes and going to football game and leave your woman alone at the house. You understand them things that guys not right, and it doesn't it you will not get your woman showing any admiration for you if you do that kind of thing. All right, so you have to ensure that you show some commitment. You make sure that you give support to your spouse, your woman, your wife, so that she knows that you are devoted to her. And the next one is
No, don't move on yet. Don't move on yet. Don't move on yet.
All right.
Because here me think that the problem come with that tea.
Mm-hmm.
Women like to compete.
To do what?
Women likes to compete.
Okay.
So anything the man have in his life as one great thing, them want compete with it. And my friend me tell about him, I say, him what did ever do nothing, you know. And him wife now want him time. And as soon as him take up something with him want do, which the other day me say me that go do it games. A lot of females are against gaming. Them no want them man play no video game and no want them man thing and this lady, she's American. She said, listen, I bought my husband his Xbox, and guess what? 2 reasons. Me love him was him the daughter road. Him then I'm a house and thing. And when me do is me end up learn the game and we go down and him sit down and him explain to him whatever. With sports, you have females, and you must know this name. Carla Dunbar, Professor Sex from Buff Bay. She said when she married her husband, she never know nothing about cricket. I remember her coming on my show and talking about that. And she said what she did, instead of complain, say, all this man I do a cricket. She learned so she can tell about slips and gully and leg before and the whole works. And when them go so by in a park, when big match a play, she did it with him. Before she never have no interest. So you have some females where instead of them learn what the man is into and like, them just say, you know, no time for me. Him don't the panic care because him in a muscle care and all of these things. Go help him hold one wrench or pass one screwdriver or something. Don't sit down and complain about, oh, you spend 5 hours panic care, but you can't spend 1 minute with me.
How about the man inviting her to come? Right?
No, it depends. It depends. It depends because here what I'm telling you have some woman will say certain things them not do. A man something them there.
But you see, in everything, Damien, we have to create a balance. We have to create a balance. You understand? So on one hand, as you said, the woman, she went and she learned. Right? I had to learn cricket and football too.
Right.
You understand? I used to go to cricket matches and all of that, and sometimes hang up with them and stuff like that. But Mark, you're not able to do it every time, right?
True.
Good. And at the end of the day, when you have other obligations, especially when you have
kids,
children,
that's true.
You don't want this person just to be gone every time. You know, say, okay, we're gonna play domino, we're gonna play this, we're gonna play cricket, we're gonna play football, and that. You still want the person to be there for you in spite of and giving you all of that love and support that you
finally me I go step on this because back.
But Damien, but again, remember we talk about giving the man space to, you know.
True.
We have to give the man space. So sometimes it can be very overbearing. So we're not talking about a situation where a woman is just overbearing and not giving the man any space. Of course, the man needs to go play domino, he needs to go play cricket by himself sometimes. You don't always have to be there. You need time to go hang out with the boys and so on. You're not, you know, as we mentioned today about the man, he wants to be away from you. So when he wants to be away, you give him space, let him be away. Because a man is like an elastic band. He stretches and he can go so far and no more. But when he comes right back, he comes right back. So you have to give them the space.
What's the next one?
So the next one is she needs validation. When a man does not object to or argue with a woman's feelings and wants, but instead accepts and confirms their validity. A woman truly feels loved because her fifth primary need is fulfilled. The validating attitude of a man confirms a woman's right to feel the way she does, right? So when a man learns how to let a woman know that he has this validating attitude, he's assured of getting the approval that he primarily needs. So sometimes, you see, women, so say for instance, I get home from work this evening and I said, boy, honey, I had a terrible day at work today. Right? The students were misbehaving and they were this and they were that. And the man just like, oh, walk away, gone. Nothing. Nothing to say, whoa, honey, I'm so sorry that you had a bad day. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Or say, you know what, I know what will make you feel better. I think maybe some ice cream will make you feel good. I go and get some ice cream. I say, honey, just sit down and relax. I go and make dinner for you.
Or a back rub.
When you do that kind of thing, or a back rub, you know, that sort of thing.
So me tell I'm learned, you know, them teach me good.
Relax, right? So you validate the woman's feelings so she doesn't feel as though you don't care for her. Right? So I'm here and Amiel giving me a lot of talking and I'm talking to somebody who's trying to be with me. And I say, you know, Amiel giving me a lot of talking and like, okay, and that's it. No, you have to, you know, offer some support. You know, let the person know that let the woman know, men, that you care about their feelings and what they are going through. Right? So you can't just not say anything, or instead of giving the person some reassurance, you start talking about your problem same time. We don't want to hear about your problem at that point. I am telling you that I am having a problem. Your problem can't stay till my problem deal with. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to make the person feel, but you want to validate the person. You want to feel like, okay, I am listening to what you're saying. I know what you're feeling, and I'm right here to give you love and support for whatever you're going through. So, men, you have to ensure that you validate the feelings of your woman. You have to make them know, say, whatever you're feeling, it's valid, right? We understand what you are going through. Good. So we're not going to talk about fluid problem. When you are talking about a situation that you are having, we are going to listen, we're going to give you support, and we're going to give you reassurance at that point when you're talking about the problems that you're having. I mean, at the end of doing all of that, then, I mean, based on the fact that you were validating my feelings, then it goes without saying, I'm going to say, honey, tell me, how was your day? I mean, you may have a bad story now, so no, I am gonna have to give you some love and support.
So basically, I say you must always put the woman first.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I am not saying that because you know what? You could have talked about your problem first. You could have come and say, honey, you know, I had a really bad day at work today, right? And the woman is expected to give you support in that time, to show empathy towards what you are feeling.
But right? in the real world, in the real world,
yes.
And you come back to exactly what I said before. What a good man do now in the context of what society say, I put aside my feelings and my problem, as you just said a while ago. No, it's not the time when you start telling me about your problem for me to talk about. And then my problem may be dire than yours, you know.
Yes.
But no, listen to you first. You know, which I think women have some problem with the other thing, with the first thing. You know, yeah, some man then just want first, and then the woman left in a misery and whatever, cause then drop asleep, and which that is another story.
Yeah, but you have to be considerate, DP, of each other. You have to be considerate because it can't be that I'm gonna spend the whole evening talking about my problems, right? When the man probably has concerns too.
I had this problem in a relationship before, T. Talk to me about this. Where, and I heard a coach, not a coach. I still hear the feedback and I try to get rid of it. I don't know what cause it. Explaining it that Men brain, we have this analytic brain. So most of the time, some man getting a problem because when they should just listen, give that listening ear and not pretend like you're listening, but really listening to the woman. Them hear one line and they want to fix the problem. And I had this problem with an ex before where she said, listen, some of the time I may tell her something, man, me not tell her because I do nothing, because my brain actually works like that. If you call me right now and you say, DP, me just start use Photoshop, and when me open whatever, me I go say, what happened next? Our camera or whatever. That's how my brain work. So once we start listen, I am listening to right. There you go. And this cause some problem enough time because, like you say, females love to be heard. And some man not get that. I with that girl, I got frustrated after she told me that because you have other times now when me say, all right, me just I go to shut up and listen. She said, oh, so just I go just listen and I say nothing. And I'm like, okay then. Me ears am supposed to listen.
We're gonna have to discuss that topic on another program. Some of the mistakes that women and men make in relationship, because that's one of the mistakes that women make. Offering men advice. The man no want a woman to tell them what to do. You want a man to shut up. You want to lose a man. Start telling him what he is supposed to do. Let the man fix the problem himself.
Yep.
And today I said sometimes as women, we really just have to step back and allow the man to do what he wants to do.
Yep.
Right? Some of us women, we think, so well, listen, a relationship is not a counseling session.
Exactly.
Not even counselors don't tell you what to do.
Exactly. They make you work a thing out. Yep. That was one of the response from somebody on Facebook when me I say, how do you make your man happy? And she said, just leave him the hell alone.
Thank you very much.
I said, that is true. That worked for me.
Exactly.
That works for me. I remember in my premarital counseling, and the pastor asked us, how would I want to be treated so I have a bad day? And me say, be honest, if me have a bad day, me no want to come home and get no back rub or no nothing. Maybe like me have a basement now, but just come sit down in my basement and turn on something and experiment, whatever. That works for me. And the pastor said, so you know what your wife you think? And me I said, no, if you want to piss me off, come try love it dubby over me and hug me up and thing. Because I'm temperamental. If I'm upset, I want to deal with it, get it over with. I'm like that. Anyway, we have any more or that's it?
Last one, right? My son is still up and I need to get him into his bed now.
I'm so sorry. It's 11 o'clock. I'm so sorry.
So she needs reassurance. Now, how does a man reassures the woman when he repeatedly shows that he cares, understands, respects, validates, and is devoted to her? Then she is reassured, right? A reassuring attitude tells a woman that she is continually loved. So men, you have to constantly show that you care for the woman, that you understand her, that you respect her, you are devoted to her, you validate her feelings, and then of course that will constantly give her the reassurance that she needs. She believes in you, she will trust you, she will of course give you the respect and the love and the approval and so on that you need. All right, so guys, men, women, we all have these needs, right? But these needs have to be reciprocated, right? Woman, you have to understand the man, you have to show admiration, you have to show approval, you have to show appreciation. Men, you have to validate the woman's feeling, you have to show respect, you have to show understanding.
Makes sense. So this is what I say. You see, all of them something I just say, if it's not happening, that mean because what happened to sometimes T. And as you said, don't settle for stuff. People can only pretend to a point. And there are people who started out doing all the right things, but then they lapse because the two of them come out. And then I believe when people even outgrow people, it's hard to do something where you even naturally used to do too. So maybe it's a sign that, you need to reevaluate and say, okay, where are we really and where are we going? Yep. Thank you for your time. We can chat forever. This is why I like Avan, my friend, because the time goes by so fast. I will not realize. But thank you very much. And even
It's supposed to be a 1 hour program running into
2
hours,
yeah.
8 minutes.
You understand?
Wow.
So continue to giving me those topics, ideas. I mean, I can always drop on you. More so like how lockdown are going now. But me not think it affect you, right?
What's that?
This whole lockdown thing and stay home and all of this thing.
24 hours lockdown. I can't go out of my house.
See there?
Unless I probably go to the supermarket.
Yeah.
It has to. I can't go to the supermarket just to pick up one item. Unless the policeman lock me up. I have to be going to the
So I saw something. I saw something. No, I know you may laugh. I heard you. And you heard that they announced a lockdown for St. Catherine starting 5 a.m. tomorrow, right?
For where?
St. Catherine.
What is happening?
The government, the prime minister announced a lockdown for 1 week, from tomorrow until next week Wednesday. Because
just for St. Catherine alone?
Just for St. Catherine.
Do they have an outbreak of the virus?
Yes, they're saying that this map that they use is showing that them have some issues in St. Catherine. So.
Oh really? Wow.
So they do a lockdown. Yeah. Yep. No, the reason why I laughed a while ago, I wasn't laughing at what you were saying. I saw F and R and then KLK from Tunnit. So she's saying, no, what the hell? I put my phone in my pocket and it's doing texting by itself. So that's why I laughed. Because I was like, what are they talking about? F and R and KL? Right. Anyways, thank you very much.
We have to keep ourselves safe in this time because I mean, there's gonna be a massive paradigm shift after this COVID-19. Things are not gonna be the same. You know, those people who listening, maybe this is gonna be the new mode of communication for everybody. Maybe
exactly.
We're gonna get married on Zoom or on Facebook Live.
You better believe it.
People just gonna be staying in. I was just watching something on CNN, and scientists are saying we're gonna have to social distance until 2022, guys. That's what scientists are saying. That's how long it's gonna take for us to get rid of this virus. So we're gonna have to practice social distancing until 2022. That's like another 2 years, right? And that's crazy.
I think it's going to benefit some men though, because men can form good, wholesome relationship over the internet. But if they were allowed to go out, then they would have to spend some bag of money. So, man, they better save the money them for 2022.
You know what the perfect time for the dating, right? Cook your
Get to know them.
And put it on the table and tell her to set the table.
Yeah. Although I was listening to a radio program the other morning, and they were asking which countries not holding out the distancing, stay away, and still dating and being sexual. And I think Australia is number 1, Canada is number 2, and America is number 3. People saying them still going out there to get them things. Them not wait for no social. Yep.
Wow.
Tanet said, thanks, Steve, for your time, hon. I enjoy every moment.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed every moment too. Alright. So guys, share the link and invite people to be a part of the program in the evenings, because DP always touch some really good topic, and it's always a pleasure, Damian, to be on the program.
I appreciate it.
Enough respect, and you can call on me anytime.
Yeah, man.
I'm always a short notice.
You see, I have that thing if you just lay on women suddenly and it works. So
experts,
I have this bad habit of laying hands on women suddenly. So
that's fine. Don't lay no hands because he's not Jesus. But I'm a friend, a big friend from way back when we go far, way
straight
back
up.
in Portland.
Straight up.
Way back from where the TV program name?
Satcom, man. Satcom.
And then together at Stars FM, and really.
Bye bye, T. All right, cool.
Just me and you. Suddenly, turn you and your crew. Forget everything about your boo. wish you woulda treat me like your block. I woulda love it if you keep me on top. I wish you woulda treat me like a yacht. Keep me wet while the waves in my rock. Why you can't stay upon me like the corner and keep your lips on me like a marijuana? I woulda love it if you treat me like the club. Stay up in me whole night just a bump and grind and
Tino sang though.
you don't understand what you want
And when the woman get this, them about, I think a little woman me see a complain about.
on the street all the time.
Why more on this lift, this band for lift?
And walk
Me Ray can't get in peace. Me tired.
like you.
You need to know that.
You wanna keep your woman loving you. That you did for sure.
I want to say thank you guys for participating in the show. And like I keep on saying in a long time, and I say this show is like sex. Like what you put in is what you get out. If you just lay down there and watch, it may seem boring to you. My phone dead, so sorry to the Instagram peoples, but thanks for joining. Twitter, me not even check it for so I go on over this if nobody comment. YouTube people, big up on yourself. Me not left a note for nothing. Facebook, thanks for joining. Thanks again to Tamara Hilton for being my special guest.
Stay up on me like your phone.
And I love about this. She gave me the topic and she was the guest and all things. Yeah, it can't get no better than that. Again, thanks. If you can be good, please be careful. See you guys tomorrow evening.
Only a 5 and a 6. You don't understand what your woman needs from her man. Why you them on the street all the time? Just fear this in my mind. These streets don't love you like I do. You need to know that you wanna keep your woman loving you. Then you need to show that the love we have when it takes so much effort to build. You are about to blow that. But just like a played out jersey, you are about to get over. Now the feds have them case and they gavel a pound. Me look for your familiar face, me no see none around. When you call me collect, give me a
Damien, me want cook for you, wash for you, make up your bed and clean your house for you. You don't know this is a girl Cecile and it's all about Damien Phillips. It's all about lifestyle, your lifestyle, my lifestyle. You don't know, pick up yourself. What me say? Coffee, coffee. In the morning, me I forget my lifestyle.